I'm Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com, and this is Evie, the Eco-Vegan dog. And we're here to tell you about natural flea control. It's a really common question that I get. Common flea control involves a lot of chemicals. Chemicals are bad for your health, your dog's health, and the environment. So what are some natural ways that you can get rid of them and keep them under control? The most important thing when it comes to flea control is that it takes patience and it takes consistency and it takes a little bit of being aggressive. A lot of people don't want to invest that time and effort into it, but let me tell you, it's worth it. Once you get it under control, it's easy. The main thing that you need to do is to wash your dog regularly. If you can, get a dog shampoo that has things like lavender in it, rosemary, any kind of essential oil that is naturally going to be uncomfortable for fleas, so they're not going to want to get onto the dog's fur with that scent. You want to make sure that you comb your dog daily with a flea comb to check for fleas, and then pick any that you find off your dog. One of the best things that you can do to keep fleas under control is to get a natural flea spray. I like J&J's Naturals. It's been recommended to me by pet store owners, and I found it in Los Angeles at multiple pet shops, but you can order it online if you can't find it. What's great about this is that it's just really strong. 11 different botanical oils that are really intense smelling, but kind of good smelling to me. Evie doesn't love it, and I know other dogs don't really like the smell. In fact, when I spray it on her, she'll have to go rub herself all over the apartment, which is fine with me because she's getting that scent all over the furniture and things like that, which will also deter the fleas. So I try to put this on her at least once a week. You don't have to put it on every day because it is very strong, but if you're going to go to a dog park where you're going to be exposed to more fleas, this is a great thing to put on right before you go there. One of the most well-known ways to control fleas naturally is to use diatomaceous earth. It's a really fine powder made up of sharp shells that you won't be able to feel to your skin, but to tiny little fleas, all of these little tiny pieces are going to cut them. So when they walk over diatomaceous earth, it'll kill them. Doesn't sound very humane, but it's better than using chemicals. You can sprinkle this right onto your dog's coat. You can also sprinkle it all over your apartment. In fact, that's what's mainly recommended. It kind of looks like a baby powder. It seems to get a little messy, but it's white, so it kind of just brushes right in. I like to sprinkle it over everything when I have a flea problem. So on my couch, on my bed, on the floors, get your entire place, especially dog beds. The one thing you want to be careful with is that it can actually harm your own lungs if you ingest too much of it. So a lot of people wear masks when they use it and gloves to protect their hands. I personally don't take those measures. I just try to keep my distance and just sprinkle a little bit over time, very lightly. And then you can leave it for a day or two and vacuum it up, and it'll get rid of all the dust. I just got to try this new product from Peaceful Kingdom Essentials, and this is a flea flicker flea repellent. This has diatomaceous earth in it, and you can actually sprinkle this on your dog's coat as well, and it has all sorts of herbs in it, like parsley, rosemary, eucalyptus, lemongrass, all these natural things that are going to deter pets, very similar to what would be in a spray or a shampoo. The only thing is, with a dog that has a fine, thin coat like Evie does, it's very messy and it doesn't really stick to her. So Peaceful Kingdom is great for dogs that have longer, curlier, bigger hair. But you can still use this on any type of dog as long as you don't mind having green stuff all over. Another thing that you can do for maintenance is to add some garlic into your dog's diet. Dogs can be sensitive to garlic, so you don't want to give them too much. You might want to go with something like PetGuard, which makes these garlic tablets, or wafers as they call them, which you can just give your dog as a treat. And lastly, your dog every once in a while is going to have fleas, and the fleas are going to bite, and then the bites are going to itch. So you want to have something that's going to be soothing to your dog. I've used a number of products. I've used this herbal moisturizing treatment by Shea Pet, and this seems to work well. But what I really like right now is Peaceful Kingdom Essentials Reliever Achiever. It's a little bit more gentle and subtle, so Evie doesn't mind it quite as much as this one, which has more of a stronger scent. And it's an herbal tincture and completely organic. And it's in a glass jar, which I love, and it has all sorts of great things in it, like dandelion root, orange essential oils, chamomile, St. John's wort, so it's just really good for your dog's skin. There are a few pills that you can give your dog that are not as strong as the typical market pills or drops or collars that you would put around them. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can check out my website and I'll give you some resources on it. I hope those tips help you and your canine companion keep fleas under control. And you can visit ecovegandog.com for more information. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.